Hey, shit. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. All right. Cleansing the space. Hope you guys had a great holiday, Thanksgiving. Um, if you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, hope you just had, hope you had an opportunity to spend with family and friends and just enjoy and relax and, even if it was just spending it with yourself. Hope that was a peaceful moment. So, I wanted to do weekend messages for each zodiac sign, but I was waiting for all my decks to get here because I had ordered all those new decks. All right. So even though I ordered 5 different decks, I feel like 2 of the decks are more so like messages for you, like what you need to work on yourself and stuff like that. And I feel like I want to do that at another time, maybe someday this week. But there are 3 that are kind of cute, kind of funny. And I want to see, like what your energy is this weekend or, around this weekend using those decks. So here they are. The first one that I shouldn't even start with this one. Let me start with this one. This is one I like. It's cute. It's kind of like What's the Tea deck, but it's different. It's What's the News. Okay. It might be the same creator or, I didn't even check. I just saw the messages. I thought it was cute. So I'm going to use that. And the What's Gossip Oracle cards. These are cute, all right? You'll see when the messages come out. You're like, oh, that's cute. But my favorite right now is the Dead Inside deck. Now, even though, the title sounds a little crazy, it's actually really good. Like the messages that come out are really good. So this will be like my main read for you. Okay, for each zodiac. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Okay. Got my coffee and stuff. Let's start with Pisces. I'm going to start with Pisces and go up. Okay. Let's go backwards today. Pisces. Okay. So let's see. Using the Dead Inside deck for Pisces. What's your energy this weekend? Like, what's going on with you? What's going on around you? Like, what's the message for Pisces this weekend? Message for Pisces this weekend, Spirit. Just make it clear. Thank you. I washed my hair, so it might be kind of puffy. Okay. So Ghosted again is on the bottom. It says rejection, silence, confusion. Okay, that could be kind of like the energy around you right now. And it says a little bubble says seen, never replied. Like maybe you haven't talked to someone. Maybe someone's like kind of confused. Like, are we good? Are we not? Like, maybe they sent you a message, no reply. That energy could be going on right around you right now. For Pisces, Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces? Using the Dead Inside it. Message for Pisces. Okay. See? Okay. All right. All right. It didn't come out. I'm going to take the one that came out. Okay. It says scrolling instead of healing. Numbness, mindless distraction. Okay. So someone could just be like on their phone scrolling. Maybe they haven't heard from you. Maybe, you aren't reaching out to them or you haven't heard from them. You're just kind of scrolling, trying to numb your thoughts. Okay. And it's all because of falling for red flags, attraction, ignored warnings, drama. Okay. So someone could actually be, going through some drama, right? And maybe they're trying to block it, numb themselves, numb their minds, scrolling on their phone. Okay, maybe they are waiting to hear from you and not getting a reply. Let's get more on it. Okay, we're going to use the What's Gossip deck, okay, to clarify this. So we have scrolling instead of healing for Pisces. Numbness, mindless distraction. Someone could just be like trying to distract themselves. They're not hearing from you. Okay. It could be because of some drama, falling for red flags, attraction, ignored warnings. Okay. We have photoshopped, fake perfection, artificial beauty, unrealistic standards, filtered beyond recognition. Like someone not being who they are. Maybe someone's scrolling, like trying to, like prove, that you're not really who you are because of ascension, spiritual growth, higher awareness, Next level consciousness, elevating thyself. You're you're elevating yourself. You're letting things go. You're like really glowing right now. Okay, and someone could be like scrolling, trying to like maybe find proof that you're not who you are. Um, you know, look, glow up as soon as I shuffled the deck. Why is falling for red flags here with attraction, ignored warnings, drama this weekend for Pisces? Yeah, okay. Breadcrumbing. Okay, this is someone probably that didn't give you much. Giving minimum attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Someone that was breadcrumbing you. Okay, Pisces. If this is your energy, apply it only how it fits. Flip it and reverse it if needed. Okay, because the bottom of the deck says rebound, temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement, just to forget. Okay, so someone could be like, all right, okay, so all right, here we go. Pisces, you can be in a situation where someone is either scrolling, trying to find proof that you're not really who you say you are. Okay, because you're kind of just doing your own thing. You're glowing, right? You're ascending. We saw that energy. And this could be someone who you might have had drama with, someone who you might have been very attracted with. Okay, because there's attraction on here that breadcrumbs you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's do more with the what's next deck. So what is it? Yeah, what's the news deck? Okay, here we go. For Pisces, clarify scrolling instead of healing with Photoshop. Okay. Roller coaster, full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. If someone is inconsistent, all right, they're scrolling, trying to find proof that you're not who you say you are. Okay. And it's because of sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. Okay. Maybe someone was trying to breadcrumb you and keep you as like a side piece, just someone, that they see there, here and there, whatever, but they're not hearing from you. I feel like you're kind of just doing your own thing. You're kind of, glowing, you're ascending, you're figuring out exactly what, your place in your world or whatever in your life, and you can care less. So it's almost like trying to, almost like find proof that you're not as happy and as woke maybe as you say you are. Okay, look, kinky ways, fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. Right, told you someone's like really attracted to you, but they didn't give you much. Right, and it's because of reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. They are like studying you. And I feel like the more that they look you up, the more attractive they are to you. Okay, or attracted. Okay. All right, let's clarify. What's this energy about for Pisces this weekend, Spirit, using tarot? We have scrolling instead of healing, right? Someone is like trying to numb themselves, keep their mind distracted, right? Someone who might be rather shallow, okay, or wants to prove that you're not who you say you are, okay? Someone that's hot and cold. Why is this message here for Pisces, Spirit? You okay? Look, this one flipped around in reverse. 5 of Wands on the bottom. Didn't I say it was some drama? There you go. This Strength card is resistance, Leo energy. It could be dealing for Leo, but it's definitely like you're not even like the Queen of Swords in reverse. She can be like, kind of angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, cutting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so you're not even doing that. You're like, okay, I'm just not going to give it any energy. Okay, it's like with the 3 of Wands energy and the Knight of Wands, it's like you might feel like I'll give this some space, I'll give it some time. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're focusing on your own self. You're focusing on your own self. You're focusing on your money and all that, And with this Seven of Cups energy and the Six of Swords energy, someone is like worried that you're like you don't care. Like that you just kind of, like you're moving on from it. Like, you're focusing just straight on you. You're resisting because you're like almost like not allowing someone to take you out your character. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not going to give them that. I'm going to focus on me, Queen of Pentacles. That's the energy. And I feel like them not hearing from you is making them like, number one, like scroll and like check and see like what you're doing so they can prove that you're not who you say you are, right? Yeah, but they are definitely more attracted to you than maybe they showed or shared, okay, with the breadcrumb energy. Yeah. Two of Swords energy and the Six of Wands is someone that like wouldn't give you the attention or respect or acknowledgement that you maybe deserve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because with the Chariot energy, could be a situation with a car. No, but with the Chariot energy is like, I feel like the Chariot energy is energy like moving forward, right? And I feel like this is someone that kind of feels like you're just moving on, like you don't almost like you don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just moving forward. All right. It's all because of falling for red flags, attraction, ignored warnings, drama. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. Okay? Boom. It's like Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Your resistance is making someone want your attention more. It's like you're drawing them in harder. It's like someone that ignored that you either have some drama with, that maybe like ignored you, didn't give you the attention or attraction, shows you that they were attracted, or that they even like they breadcrumbed, giving minimum attention, keeping their options open, not really making things serious, right? Maybe even keeping things like sexually open, or like, but I feel like this is someone that's like really attracted to you, maybe even has fantasies and stuff about you. There's some type of drama that caused you to resist, or vice versa. But I feel like you're resisting, like being like disrespectful, because I feel like this Queen of Swords in reverse, like you something happened that could maybe like make someone like take you out of your character. So right now you just kind of focus on you, Queen of Pentacles, doing your thing. So someone really wants in the beginning with you, Pisces. They seeing you like as a happily ever after. It's like someone that's like ready to take that leap. With the Knight of Swords energy, they might have, there might be some irrational judgments made, because someone like maybe thinking impulsively, okay, or trying to like maybe not believing who you are, they want to give to you, okay. It's just something that has maybe taken some time, someone taking a while to do anything. So hopefully that helped. Moving on to Aquarius. Okay, so now I gotta put the decks all the way back. Yeah, someone's reading up on you on Pisces, looking Pisces up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Aquarius. Let's see. What's the energy for you this weekend? Energy for Aquarius. Holy Spirit, energy of heaven. Please give Aquarius a message for this weekend. All right. What's going on with Aquarius? Message for Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. you go. All right, here you go. Too many things. Okay, too many dings. It says too many dings, not enough peace. Fragmented focus, tech burn. Okay. And it's all because of invited but not wanted. Exclusion, misfit, emotional distance. Okay. See that? So your focus could be kind of all over the place right now. Maybe you feel a little overwhelmed. Maybe you feel kind of distant or lonely, like by yourself. Like you doing everything by yourself, even. Like for Aquarius spirit, clarify too many things. Not enough peace. For Aquarius. Why does this message come out for Aquarius? Too many things, not enough peace. I feel like you feel overwhelmed. Okay, look. Status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. Okay. Bag secured, achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Okay. Inner child, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness restored. Okay. Deep fake, convincing lies, altered paths, altered truths, virtual deceptions, seeing is no longer believing. So something like being authentic. These are a lot. False alarm, exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events, such much ado about drama, about nothing. Okay, so basically, okay. You could be focusing on work. You may got some new ventures going on. Maybe you've been working on some inner healing. But maybe that's the image you're giving off. Because deep fake is also showing. Okay. You're maybe not as secure emotionally and balanced and, well off as you are maybe putting out there. And then CEO energy, taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss, right? All right. You could be like giving off a false impression because of unbothered. Peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. Okay. All right. So you might feel like you're overwhelmed, got too many things going on. You're trying to find your peace. You're trying to focus on work, and everything may be good. You may be getting off the impression that everything is good, but maybe not. Okay. Like whatever you're putting online, like virtual deception, is like not. Okay. It's not what you're putting out there. And why is invited but not wanted here for Aquarius? Because it's the energy of, you feeling like alone by yourself, like a misfit, emotionally distant from maybe what you're putting out there. Let's see. For Aquarius for this weekend. Unbothered showed, okay? With brand new, fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. Okay. So you're putting out, stuff like, like you're doing some, a lot of big things, but that not actually be the case. And maybe you feel like people aren't even affected by it. You feel alone, like what you're putting up, people aren't even like responding. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Why are these messages here? Too many things, not enough peace for Aquarius. Okay. Spirit could be saying like, you're putting a little bit too much focus on like, your status and stuff versus, yourself today. Good vibes present in the moment because of sneaky link, hidden lever, low key situationship, side piece. Okay. Okay, so your vibes might be up today because of a sneaky link. Okay, maybe things have been kind of like overwhelming. You could not. Okay, all right, and it's because of someone being maybe hot and cold or inconsistent with emotion or roller coaster. Okay, and squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. Okay, so this is someone that you might be right close to because of swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. You got intense emotions for this person. Okay. All right. I feel like, all right, this is the energy around you right now, Aquarius. This is a lot of cost. You may be right now like overwhelmed, got a lot on you, focus all over the place, right? And it's because of the status upgrade. Maybe you are achieving some new things. You're going into maybe some new ventures, lifestyle changing, maybe in a way. You are securing the bag, getting money. Maybe, working on your inner child. But there's also some things that you might be putting out there that you're good on that you probably are not, And maybe it's the fact that you might feel like out of place, like excluded, like nobody like reaching out to you, you putting out stuff or whatever, your achievements, and people are totally unbothered, And this could be a specific person, especially with the sneaky link energy showing. And like someone that's like hot and cold, inconsistent. It's like maybe you're seeking close friendship, you're seeking connection today, specifically. Yeah. Good vibes, today. You could be, seeking those people that you've been, looking for some recognition from, maybe, and not be receiving it. Let's see. Why are these messages here for Aquarius? Too many things, not enough peace. You see? Ace of Pentacles is justice. Okay. Whatever new thing is happening, for you, that solid new beginning, it is justice. Okay. It's, it's a good thing. Sure, it is your justice. You work for it. It's, it's your blessing for whatever you strive for. Okay. Whatever this new beginning is with the Ace of Pentacles energy is justice. All right. Why are too many things here? Okay. The Knight of Pentacles energy to the King of Wands. It's like slow action taken. Okay. So things might have taken some time to get to this point where things are moving for you with the King of Wands energy. Okay. Okay. But I feel like with the High Priestess energy and the Hangman, Spirit is kind of saying, but you kind of know why. Okay. So if you're going down a new venture and maybe things have taken some time to get to this point of like, like peace, or even like where things are like actually moving. And this could be because of something that you already intuitively know why. With the King of Cups energy and the Eight of Cups, there could be like some emotional attachments that might have needed to be released, okay, for you. And it's all because of this invited but not wanted energy. You may be feeling like a misfit, having some emotional distance from those around you, maybe because of the whole status upgrade, focusing on your work and all that. Okay. Maybe you're recognizing some things that you might have sabotaged. Okay. Maybe by keeping it as sneaky, not really stable in your life. Okay. How you might have held yourself back or created stuck energy for yourself. Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Okay. Yeah. And with the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Queen of Pentacles is like you're creating some change for yourself, that is positive, that is stable with this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're definitely giving off boss energy, CEO energy. Okay. Yeah. And it's because of this attention that you're getting today. Okay. Maybe someone's communicating what they plan to do, to, secure things with you. And yeah, maybe you're ready for it now. Okay. Yeah. Because there were some things you probably did need to release, right? You might have been showing that you were straight, but really not. Not completely, There were some things that still needed to be released emotionally for you. But now, maybe you're in a place to receive it. So this new beginning that's coming in for you with this Ace of Pentacles is justice. It's taking some time for this to come through, for these actions to be taken. Yeah, because someone was, okay. Really looking at Seven of Pentacles energy, Page of Swords, like, what is it that what I want, what am I into, what is it, what does that interest me? Three of Cups energy and the Ace of Cups is like, okay, now that I know, I want a new beginning. But Five of Cups energy and the Two of Pentacles is someone feeling like maybe like, they regret being uncertain, like almost feeling like the stagnancy, So, so there might have been slow movement because of like there being like a need to evaluate what is it that someone wants, yeah, like who they want to give their time and energy to. The Seven of Pentacles for me is that where you spend your time, energy, and money. Someone had to like look at their networks, and kind of like, like that's the energy is given. So you have a new beginning coming in for you, or here for you, Aquarius, and it's justice. Right? Hopefully that helped. For real, hopefully it helped. And I am moving on to. I don't want to get these cards mixed up. Capricorn. Check. Okay, Capricorn. I don't know if I should have just used one deck. Because I think the message is getting a little confusing. Okay, Capricorn. I think the last deck I'm not going to use. I don't think I'm going to keep it like that. So I think it's the last deck. All right, Capricorn. All right, what's the current energy for Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn right now? What does Capricorn need to know? For Capricorn spirit. Oh, that's a lot. See, all these cards. All right. Laughing through the pain, humor as shield, disguise. Okay, so Capricorn, you can be giving off the energy like, oh, I'm happy, I'm good, but not really. Okay. Laughing through the pain. Crying in the shower, isolation, breakdown, vulnerability. Okay. You're not sharing how you're feeling right now. Right? Replaying the breakup, mental loops, guilt over analysis. Okay. Reliving something that might have occurred, and said yes when you meant hell no. Resentment, self-betrayal. Okay, so you might have agreed to something that you now like regret agreeing to, and it's all because of block AF, cut off, disbelief, avoidance. Okay, maybe you had to cut somebody off. Okay, and maybe put out this, this energy like you're good, but you're not. Okay, you could be still reliving it, crying in the shower. Okay, and this could be because you agreed to something when you should have said hell no. Okay, all right. Yeah, because whatever it is, all because you're cutting something off, or something is like you like total disbelief. You're like, okay. Clarify these messages for Capricorn. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go with the one that just slammed out. Brand new, fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine, ascension. I feel like whatever did happen with you, Capricorn, is changing your whole perspective, like how you're going about things. Okay, I do. Yeah, you could be like reinventing yourself, like, no, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not responding to it no more like that, or coming through like with whole new energy. Okay, why are these messages here for Capricorn spirit? this weekend. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Wands energy is something that's weighing very heavy on you with the Empress on the bottom. Okay. This could be with a mother figure in any way in your life. Okay. With the World energy that, you could be closing out. Like, okay, this difficulty is too much. That's it. I'm done. Okay. You could also be with the Ten of Wands energy just feeling very heavy in your energy, feeling overwhelmed in a way. And it's because with the Empress energy, you're ready for things to grow or expand, or you're ready for, more growth or progress. Okay. All right. Okay. It's I feel like it's with a person. Okay. You're at your wit's end with a feminine energy. Okay. It could be a mother figure. But the Five of Cups energy and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're disappointed with like even entertaining this, even like allowing it to have you on the fence or like doing too much or going back and forth because you're on the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles energy, Page of Cups energy, and the Three of Pentacles is like, sending messages or giving messages or receiving one to like work things out. And maybe you feel like you said yes when you should have said hell no. Okay. It's like you are at your wit's end with a mother figure and you regret even like allowing it to like have you so discombobulated. Okay. With the Hierophant energy, this could definitely be, so it's someone you've committed yourself to with the Lovers energy as well. Okay. Could be a partnership. Okay. Hierophant energy and the Lovers energy. Okay. With the Nine of Wands on the bottom, it has not been easy. Okay. Yeah. And maybe you've been keeping it to yourself. High Priestess energy and the Ten of Pentacles, hiding what's been going on. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like right now you're at your wit's end. You're at your wit's end. Okay. And it's because of this Ascension energy and you feeling like, you need to cut some things off or cut something off. Why is this message here for Capricorn? Yeah. The Nine of Cups and Temperance. It's like the Nine of Cups is your wishes being fulfilled. And with Temperance energy on the bottom, and the Five of Wands, it's like, I have to cut this off in order for me to get what it is that I want for myself. Okay. And with Temperance energy and the Five of Wands, it's like, that's what balances out the conflict, the issues. Okay. You've been thinking about that, Hermit. Okay. That's causing you to ascend. You're like, I have to cut this off, in order for me to get what I want. Yeah. Look. The Eight of Cups energy, I got to let it go. I got to leave this alone, okay? In order for me to get what I want, star energy, for my wishes to be fulfilled, Yeah, the Eight of Swords energy is feeling limited or stuck because of being cooperative, working, trying to, compromise or, be a team player, right? The Seven of Cups energy and the Three of Wands is worried about the future. Okay, concerned about what's next, concerned about what's ahead, concerned about getting the outcome that you're looking for, with Justice energy and doing things it's almost like you're trying to maybe you were compromising to almost like not read negative karma, like to do right, and it's been causing you Nine of Wands energy, wear and tear. That's what the Nine of Wands energy is. Wear and tear. It's been dragging you down. So with this Ten of Wands energy, I feel like you're like, that's it. I can't. Okay. Yeah. That's what it's given for you, Cappy. Her too. Yeah, I think I'm just use those two decks. I don't want to use the last deck. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to use the two. I'm going to use the two. Who's here with me? Hey, Drea. Hey, Danielle. Thank you guys for coming in. Happy holidays to y'all. Sagittarius. All right. Going back to my deck. This is the Dead Inside deck. I really like this deck. I really, really like this deck. I really, really like this deck. And I like this one too. So I'm going to just use them too. That one, too many messages. You read too many, then you get like, hold up, what? Okay. For Sagittarius spirit, what's the energy for Sagittarius this weekend? Message for Sagittarius. So your social battery is like at 0, okay? Drained, antisocial, shut down. Okay, you don't want to talk to nobody, like you don't want to do anything. No, I don't want to go out. Okay. Vanish while meditating, mind fog, awareness collapse. Okay. Yeah, you could be just giving yourself time right now. Okay, this weekend. Meditating, spacing out, Toxic but familiar. Pattern, attachment, comfort in pain. Okay. We'll get back to that. Trying not to lose it. Tension, suppress rage, pressure. Okay. So there could be something that's unhealthy for you that you are, kind of like trying not to lose it. So you kind of like suppressing how you feel about it. But maybe you're like trying not to lose it because you're familiar with it. Like just kind of sitting in the pain. That could be the reason why you're like your social battery is at 0 because of what you're kind of accepting. Okay. Doom scrolling at 3 a.m. Insomnia, internet spiral, anxiety loop. Okay. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, I feel like you are trying not to lose out on something that is toxic but comfortable. You're not happy in it. Okay. It could be affecting your sleep while you're up at night, like scrolling. Your mind is foggy. And I feel like it's draining on your energy where you don't even want to be around people, all because of still not over it. Regrets, looping thoughts, lingering feelings. Okay. There's some things that whatever's happening with you, Sagittarius, it could be wearing you down in a way. One more for Sag. Whatever's going on around you, this could be like really wearing you down. Why are these messages here for Sagittarius spirit? Okay. Luxury life, comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. Okay. Commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom is complicated. And DM slide, unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the waters, sliding, okay, sliding in your inbox. All right, so all right, it could be a situation where you might be ready to kind of like be a little selfish right now, especially if you feel like the situation you are in is like complicated. Like, it's like, is that your man? Is that your girl? Like, yeah, it's complicated. Like, because y'all are not supposed to be together for real, but you kind of stand with it because you're like trying not to lose it, but you're not happy and your social battery is off and you up late at night scrolling online and you might get a direct message from somebody in your DM because of hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep can wait. You're not over something with somebody that you're still attached to, but you ultimately want to give your energy somewhere else. Yeah, I feel like, you might be like trying to hustle, get things going in your life, money missions and stuff like that. And whatever you're holding yourself attached to, it is not pleasing. And you may be just kind of staying attached to it because it's comfortable. But you're not happy. Like the social battery energy is like saying no. Queen of Swords on the bottom. You're not giving many smiles around this situation. Look, Queen of Pentacles come out with the Four of Pentacles. You feel like something's holding you back from being your vibrant self. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is disappointing. It's just creating more disappointment for you. Okay. It's creating more disappointment for you. I feel like, you want to explore more, something more luxury like. You might feel like you deserve it, Yeah. Especially if someone's in your DM because you up late at night scrolling. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I feel like someone is giving you that attention. And it's coming in at a time when you're feeling rather neglected in a way, you know. Yeah, it's coming in at a time when you're feeling rather neglected. Yeah, your wishes are being fulfilled with this Nine of Cups energy in this new beginning that is coming through because someone slid in your DM. Okay, and it's all because the Hierophant energy in the moon. Mm. And it's giving a commitment that's being hidden. Something you're committing to yourself to that you're holding that's being hidden. Why is still not over here with hustle mode for Sagittarius? Okay, see something secret. See the High Priestess energy and the Ten of Pentacles. That's a commitment that is secret. Okay, yeah. The Five of Cups energy is disappointment in that commitment. Okay, and someone's been maybe delaying leaving it or whatever, and they feel stuck. All right, and so all right, there could be something around like, hustle mode, you grinding, trying to, be ambitious and stuff like that. Could be something that happened financially or something in your long-term commitment that you're still not over it, but you're attached to it, and it's like it's turning your social battery off, and you're trying to meditate and stay balanced and stuff like that, but you up at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, scrolling, and then somebody sliding your DM. Okay, you want to do more indulgent stuff. You feel like you're in a position where you can. It could be like, yeah, like you could be avoiding intimacy with someone that you're connected to, and it's all because of some secrets that happened in a long-term commitment, or even with money, long-term money, that was disappointing, something that was hidden or something that is hidden. Okay, and with the Three of Wands energy, it's like your movement forward, you feel stuck and resistant because with the Death energy, okay. It's again giving the energy of like not making a judgment. So if your social battery is off or you're at zero right now and you kind of want more, it's because it's something that you're holding on to, Sagittarius, that you gotta release, or you should. It's almost like you don't want it anymore. You're not over it, but you're still like holding attached to it. And it's like more like attached to comfort. It seems like to the comfort, like it's there. Scorpio. Let's see. Messages for Scorpio for the weekend, Spirit. What message do you have for Scorpio this weekend? Please make it clear for Scorpio. One more. Okay. Still not over it on the bottom. So it could be something you are dealing with where you're still not over it. Okay. Replaying the breakup. Mental loops, guilt, over-analysis. Okay. Replaying the breakup. You're still not over it. Right? Because of anxiety or just too much coffee. Restlessness, caffeine crash, paranoia. Maybe you're thinking too much. Okay. You can be overthinking it. Okay. So you are replaying the breakup. You're still not over it. Okay. So this weekend or someone else. Apply how it fits. And that could be, it could be kind of driving you crazy right now. It's giving you anxiety. Maybe drinking too much coffee too. Okay. Overnight success, rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. Okay. Energy vampires, draining connections, toxic influence, protect your energy, time to cut cords. Okay. Blind date, surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions, could be love or disaster. Okay. So you could be still replaying the breakup. You ain't over it. Okay. It's going to give you anxiety too, right? All right, cool. And maybe you had some overnight success. Maybe things are really going well for you or whatever. And you don't want maybe energy vampires. And if someone is like setting you up on a blind date, or you're having like unexpected attraction to someone, it could be giving you anxiety because bag secured, achievement goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Like you might feel like, you don't want no like clout chasers or something like that, right? It could be giving that energy where you don't, you don't want no like clout chasers or something like that. For Scorpio, maybe you've experienced energy vampires before. Okay. Yeah, toxic influences, toxic connections. All right, for Scorpio. All right. Why are these messages here for Scorpio this weekend? Okay. Okay. The Knight of Swords energy and the Six of Pentacles is you like maybe like like maybe making irrational decisions or judgments. You can like you can already be seeing somebody as like a gold digger, and then or like feeling like, oh yeah, they're gonna cause me issues, or they're gonna be an energy vampire. They only want me for my money, or what I'm saying, like it's causing you to make it maybe irrational judgments. Okay, but the Knight of Swords energy kind of just coming to irrational conclusions when it comes to like giving equally to a situation. Okay, Two of Pentacles energy and the Three of Wands, you kind of going back and forth with, and delaying progress. Okay. Mhm. The Ace of Swords energy and the Page, because you might know, like, if you did give someone this energy, like as if they were like clout chasing, you might know you need to apologize to that person. Okay. Especially, if you was on a blind date or something like that and you gave them the energy that they wanted something from you. Okay. Yeah. 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands is like you may be feeling like guilty for like being defensive and blocking them or whatever. Okay. Because you might have made some impulsive. Yeah. The 4 of Swords and the 5 of Coins. Because of you maybe like needing to recover from maybe an abandonment issue or something where you did have to abandon a connection, or when you went through a financial hardship, or because of a connection, something like that. Like these toxic energies you might have been attached to before, the energy vampires. Okay, you replan the breakup, it's building this anxiety in you. So you might have somebody you need to like apologize to, especially if you went on a blind date with them. Okay. Or you had some unexpected chemistry or something like that, and then all right, and it's because of this energy of anxiety and bag security. Like now that your money good, you feel like someone wants your money. Okay, look, that caused you to be defensive. 7 of Wands. Okay, and you need to apologize for that. Okay, Page of Cups. Yeah. Why are these messages here for Scorpio? Okay, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Okay, all right. For Scorpio, why are these messages here for Scorpio? Okay. All right. Strength card, Leo energy, and the Empress. This is like, resisting progress. Okay. So like not allowing the situation to grow. Like, being defensive, defensive with that 7 of Wands energy. Page of Swords energy is like, wanting to maybe tell someone the truth, or had a conversation, talk to them. Okay, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's someone that you suppress how you felt, kind of sabotage things, mess things up. Because maybe you were replaying a breakup, and causing you to like overanalyze the situation with someone. It's like someone you probably need to like apologize to, like, hey, I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know. That's the energy for you, Scorpio. Moving on to Libra. What y'all like? Y'all like these messages? I like this stuff though. I gotta figure out how to do better readings with them. Yeah. Ooh, I got this pain in my knuckles. Someone said it was aged. It was like, no, I really have a bruise here and everything. The pain right here in my knuckle. I need like a brace. I don't know. Just falling apart. All right, message for Libra. Listen. Oh, that one too, I guess. All right. Pretending to like people, masking, people pleasing, exhaustion. Okay. So maybe you've been pretending to like people. Maybe you don't. Okay. There you go. Tears. What tears? Denial, emotional leak, pretense. Okay. So you could be like denying how you really feel. Okay. Pretending to like people. And it's because can't even, overwhelmed, shut down, apathy. Okay. You could be like, you can be rather like overwhelmed, given a Scorpio energy too. Like, no, it's a Scorpio or Capricorn, but it's like giving an energy of overwhelmed. Okay, maybe you're giving off this energy, like, that you want people over, maybe, or like you want to talk on the phone, but really you're tired and you are and hurt. Okay, with these tears energy, and people can like be saying like, "What's up? What's up? You good?" Like, why you crying, or why you like that? Why you upset? Like, I'm not upset. Okay, in denial. Okay. All right. Why are these messages here for Libra? Okay. It's because of something just being like overwhelming. Okay. You're the energy of like shutdown. Why are these messages here for Libra? Crossroads. Okay. Maybe got some important choices to make. Life-changing decisions. Choose wisely. Your next step matters. Okay. There could be some very important decisions you need to make right now. And behind the mask, hidden emotions, canceling true self. Oh no, concealing true self. Afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. Okay. So no one is seeing like how you're feeling right now. Okay. And it's because of me versus me, self competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. Okay. Maybe because you're beating yourself up. Okay. Um, let's see. Why are these energies here for Libra? Ace of Cups energy and the Eight of Pentacles. There could be a new opportunity in work, right? That you could be, having to go towards. Could be with an Aries. It's a wish fulfilled, it looks like. Okay. I got that energy, but you might have to move. Okay. And it's a very important decision. All right. For Libra spirit, why are these messages here for Libra? Okay. You pretend like everything okay, but it's not. You're sad. You got an important decision you need to make. Okay. All right. The Three of Pentacles energy and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles energy is working with others, rebuilding. Okay. And this can be something that's, rather long term. Five of Pentacles energy is the energy of like financial, hardship. But it's also about like, feeling a lack. Okay. And with the Seven of Pentacles energy, this is you like looking to like really sow seeds, and this might require you to work with others. Three of Pentacles energy. You're collaborating with other people with this new venture. Okay. To really like create something for yourself. Okay. Why are these messages here for Libra? Ooh, okay. Okay. Six of Cups. High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. And the King of Cups. All right, Libra, you just gotta be honest, okay? So there's an opportunity to rebuild or to collaborate or work with some people. The Six of Cups energy could be something that I want to say that even it's like maybe getting this opportunity again. Okay, it could be something that was offered to you before. Okay, and you could intuitively know like this is for me. Ace of Pentacles is something solid, something I should go towards. With the Knight of Coins energy, you're not, okay, or you haven't, okay, you haven't been giving it any energy, and it could be blocked because of a union or partnership that you are already engaged in, right? And with the Ace of Swords energy and the King of Cups, it's giving energy where you maybe just need to be honest about how you feel about the situation, honest about your emotions, because it has something to do with work, okay, or something you've been working towards, and you feel like it's a manifestation, okay, but there's a connection that needs to crumble. The Lovers energy in the Tower is a partnership or a connection, because you're being blocked by a partnership or connection that needs to fall down, or that has fallen down, but you're being blocked by a connection. Okay. Why is can't even here with me versus me for Libra? This is the why. Okay. The Moon, the King of Wands, and Eight of Swords. You are your own. Okay. You're stopping yourself. Okay, you're stopping yourself. Moon energy and the King of Wands is like you being afraid to like take certain actions, going in certain directions or whatever. And the Eight of Swords energy is self-imposed restriction. You're doing that yourself. Okay. You are your own worst enemy right now. Okay. For whatever this is, whatever this union is, you might even feel like it's blocking you. Maybe it's really not. Okay. You just need to be honest about how you feel about a situation. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, this could be because you may, Queen of Pentacles energy is a wife, right? A mother figure, but she can also be someone that you are financially tied to. Okay. Anything else for Libra? One. Okay. Okay. The Star and the Empress. Okay. And the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Okay. That's giving the energy of like you desiring so much more. Okay. And it's because maybe you've been working on yourself. You've been working on like doing what's best for you to grow internally, and you're ready for more. So, yeah. So right in this weekend, you could be like, trying to like, be a team player, maybe because of children, Six of Cups energy, or, because of, with some energy from your past, but you intuitively know there's new beginnings. Like you have a solid new opportunity and it's being held up and blocked by a union. And you need to be honest about how you feel about it. Okay. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. I'm getting another chip. Yeah. It really hurts, y'all. I need a brace for Virgo. So I took a shower and stuff, and I washed my hair, and so it was like a kind of little puffy or whatever. I got straightened it out, and I ain't put no lotion on, so my hands really itchy. My hands are itchy. Oh well. I am authentically me. Okay. Message for Virgo spirit. What message do you have for Virgo this time? Message for Virgo spirit. Made the list, ignored the list. Guilt, avoidance, shutdown. Okay. So he's pointing at a to-do list. Okay. Maybe you like had these things, like lists of things you wanted to accomplish or get done or something like that, and you didn't do nothing on it. Okay. Yeah, maybe, yeah. You could kind of feel bad about it, But yeah, I feel like with the look at the calendar, how you got all the dates crossed off, it's like, okay, you've been doing this day after day after day after day. Okay. Not really accomplishing anything that you put on that list. Okay. Yeah. Made the list, ignored the list. avoidance. And it's all because of scrolling instead of healing. Numbness, mindless distraction. This is like not really focusing, like trying to like numb yourself, mindless scrolling, not doing nothing. Mm-hmm. Hold on, my cat is calling. She want to come in. Hold on 1 second. You're in now, so welcome. Okay. Oh, sorry. Virgo. All right. For Virgo. Clarify and made the list, ignore the list. Why is this message here for Virgo? Sure. Maybe there are things that are on your list that you need to tend to, and you day to day, you're just not doing it because you are trying to numb yourself versus heal. Okay. Divine timing. Patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it is meant to be. Okay. All right. Recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stranger. Oh, come back stronger. Sorry. I need to wear my glasses. All right. So maybe Spirit's like, okay, give yourself some time. Maybe if you've had a list or created a list, right, but haven't been like really working towards it, and maybe been doing this like day to day, like ignoring lists, not doing what you need to do. Spirit, like, could be saying like, give yourself some time to recharge with divine time to recharge and cuffing season, temporary relationships, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. Yeah. Maybe with cuffing season here, like give yourself some time to recharge. It is cuffing season, so everybody in the house. False alarm. Okay, exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events, and catfish. Pretending to be someone else online, fake people, deceptive images, not who I think I am. Okay, so maybe you like thought someone was like catfishing you. Okay, because false alarm to catfish is like you thought someone wasn't like who they say they are, and it's because of bag secured, achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. And it could be because of finances. Maybe you didn't want a situationship. So let's see. I don't know. Scrolling instead of healing. Spirit was like that was the. All right. Let me get myself together. Let's go here for you, Virgo. Why is this message here? Made the list, ignore the list. Okay, Spirit be saying give yourself time to recharge. It is cuffing season, like relax, stay in the house. But maybe you can give somebody that, it is cuffing season. Maybe you're gonna find somebody that you can like kind of give your energy to just for, short term and during this winter season, with false alarm catfish, like maybe someone you thought was catfishing you really is not. Okay, maybe they are real. I don't know. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles energy is like something moving it rather slow because of maybe you having too much on you. Ten of Wands energy, and the Nine of Wands energy, and the Three of Cups. Maybe you're like bothered by some people around you, or you got a lot of things going on, and so like the social stuff, just wasn't in your in your energy at the time. Okay, so things may be moving rather slow for you. Why is this message here for Virgo? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you had to recover from an ending. Okay. With the World energy and the Ten of Swords, it's like letting go of an ending. Right. Maybe you've been trying to do this, like Spirit. I'm trying to make a list, be on top of things, and I just can't get it done. Spirit, like give yourself time to recharge. But it's cuffing season here, so give yourself something short term. Seasonal. until spring. Okay, I don't know. With false alarm here in catfish, maybe you assumed that something wasn't what it was and it is. Okay, with Five of Pentacles energy, maybe because of you having to release an ending, and that's to a union. Okay, with the Two of Cups energy, it's like maybe you're seeing things better now that you are allowing yourself to release that, and it's because of scrolling instead of healing. The Death energy, okay, with the Knight of Wands. So something could have ended because of someone's communication. If someone communicated they was, needed a break in a way, or, needed time to themselves, something like that. The Knight of Swords energy and the Page of Pentacles, maybe you might have like made an impulsive judgment. Okay. Yeah. And maybe that like made you like not trust like opportunities coming towards you, or maybe like not trust love in a way. Okay, maybe something ended. Whatever ended, it made you like be like irrational in your judgments. Okay, or your decision making, and more so judgments. Okay, the Sun card and the Page of Swords is like, now that you're happier, now that you're finally letting go of an ending that kind of might have jaded you, it's like, you see it now. Okay, and it's almost like an eye opener to you. Okay, with the Tower energy. I feel like you see it now. And maybe you just maybe you were like in an energy of like numbness, okay, because something that ended, where you kind of just made started to make irrational decisions or judgments around love, yeah. Okay. The Emperor, the Eight of Wands, the Moon, the King of Cups, and the Two of Swords. It's like, now that you are releasing and ending, you're ready to like take ownership for maybe how distant you've been, communicate to those around you probably have been distant from. Moon energy, like why you held in your emotions, why you suppress how you feel, maybe why you closed off to a source energy, because with the Ace of Cups energy, you're ready for a new beginning. Okay, so now that you kind of see it, you're ready to be like, at least have someone for cuffing season. Virgo, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not ridiculous. Yeah, it is what it is. But you just needed time to recharge, to get yourself together, and heal from that. And then moving on to Leo. Okay. For a Leo spirit, let me get my puppy. Michelle, what are you looking at? For Leo. Messages for Leo. Open third eye, saw email, digital interference, inner conflict. Because treating drama as therapy, chaos addiction, misprocessing. Okay. Digital interference. So you could have seen something online or opened an email or something like that. Because of someone's misprocessing of information, or like someone who's addicted to drama. So maybe, or you could be having inner conflict because you are addicted to drama. I don't know. Let's see. Why is open third eye here? Saw email for Leo. Swipe right. Online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found. Okay. So did you see an email of maybe someone like online dating because of cuffing season? You see cuffing season came out like Virgo. Okay. Temporary relationship, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. Okay. All right. And maybe you're misprocessing this communication because of, like, are you getting like addicted to the drama? Are you misprocessing something? You see maybe someone's online dating. Okay. And are you, okay. Why are these messages here for Leo? Please make it clear. All right. The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor is a clear sign of it's time to step up. Okay. Now, if you're, conflicted because of maybe someone like online dating, okay. I feel like Spirit's kind of saying like you gotta take ownership for this, okay? It's time to step up. In a way, why are these messages here for Leo, Spirit? Okay. The Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so it's time to step up. Take the lead in this situation. The Six of Pentacles energy is about equal give and take because you're ready. Okay. It's like it's time for you maybe to like step up and be active in a situation, give equally because you're ready. Okay, because you can. The Seven of Wands energy in the Star is you blocking healing. Okay. Yeah. Blocking healing. Okay, blocking something from maybe being better. Maybe you're like addicted to drama, or your inner conflict is like drama, or your misprocessing of things. Okay, maybe you're seeing things and you're like making irrational judgments. Okay. Anything else for Leo? The King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot of love and emotion for maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn feminine energy, but you're holding back from committing to it. You're holding back from you're blocking yourself emotionally. Maybe you're a little alarmed. Maybe you saw an email, or you saw a profile or something online or something like that, and maybe it's like throwing you off because you're misprocessing it. Let's see why is the treating drama as therapy here with cuffing season for Leo. Why is this message here? Okay. Because a relationship for Wands energy could progress with the Empress energy. It could grow. Okay. And it's because with the Six of Swords energy, things could get better. Okay. Things could move past the energy of lack of trust, especially if there was a betrayal with an affair. Okay. It's like things can get better. A relationship can grow. It can progress. For Leo, Spirit. Yeah, Judgment and the Six of Wands with the Star. Okay. All right. So it's almost giving the energy. It's like a relationship could grow, it could progress. The stability of something could get better if you just make a decision about it. Okay. It's like making a judgment around like whether it is or isn't, like what it is. The energy of the Emperor is like you need to step up. Like, what is it? Because the Star energy is like, if this is what you want, but right now you could be like still thinking about the choice. Still thinking about it, still considering it. It's like if you're seeing something online about someone maybe having a dating profile, something like that, Spirit's like, because it's time for you to step up. It's like, you want to give to this? The Spirit's saying it's time. Okay, because you're blocking. You're putting up this. You're blocking progress. You could be suppressing like how you feel towards a feminine energy. Anybody got time for that? No. Crazy, yeah. Cancer. Coffee. Coffee in the morning. All right, Cancer. What's the energy for Cancer at this time? What's going on with Cancer at this time? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, please give clear messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to see? For Cancer, what's the energy for Cancer this weekend? Seen, never replied. Ghosted again. Rejection, silence, confusion. Okay. So you could be confused, silent, feel rejected because you said yes when you meant hell no. Resentment, self-betrayal. Okay. So you could be kind of confused because maybe you agreed to something that you shouldn't have, or because of some resentment, confused by the resentment, like whatever. Okay. Why is ghosted again here? For Cancer. It didn't turn over your ghosted for Cancer. Okay. Brand new. Fresh beginnings. Reinventing yourself. New ventures. Watch me shine. Okay. And because of boundaries, saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly, enough is enough. Okay. So you might have agreed to something because you agreed to something that you should have said no. You said yes, but you should have said no. You could be like now putting up boundaries, like enough is enough, right? And maybe someone's confused by you acting so brand new. Like, why are you acting like that now? All right, look. Temperance energy with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Oh, the Seven of Swords energy. Okay. Ooh, and the Seven of Cups with the Sun. Okay. The Seven of Swords energy and the Seven of Cups is like you don't trust the situation. It worries you, it bothers you, it gives you a lot of confusion with the Seven of Swords energy and the Seven of Cups. You question it. You could be like, worrying if someone has options. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's because you're seeing something. The Sun card energy and the Knight of Coins is seeing why something's like taking so long, or you're getting something's been illuminated. Okay, the Star. Because of because of the Hermit. All right. One more for Cancer. Why are these messages? Okay. Ten of Coins, Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. With the Nine of Cups on the bottom. Okay. So you know what you want. Okay. Whatever you are attached to right now, and someone could be confused by you acting brand new, is because with the Seven of Swords energy and the Seven of Cups, you're not you don't trust it. It causes you worry. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's like with the Star energy, I feel like you want so much more. You have your wishes and hopes and desires are so much more brighter. Okay, and there could be a long-term commitment with the Ten of Coins that is like delaying you, holding you up. Okay. And spirit could be kind of like guiding you to like that is it's time. It's time to maybe do what's best for you. Go towards something new with this fresh beginning energy. Reinvent yourself. Okay, and it's all because of you saying yes when you should say hell no. You putting up these boundaries. Why are these messages here for Cancer Spirit? And the King of Cups energy, that's your energy, right? Temperance. It's like I feel like whatever it is, you emotionally you're balancing it. Okay. The Four of Cups energy and the Hermit. You've been very dissatisfied and you've been thinking about that. Okay. Right. And with the Tower energy and the Knave of Coins, you could, unexpectedly be receiving an offer from maybe another direction. Okay. Maybe from Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. The Emperor, the Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. Knight of Cups on the bottom. Some of Wands. You've been very dissatisfied, unhappy, and you've been thinking about that. Okay. Could be done for Virgo. Okay. And with the Emperor energy and the Nine of Swords, maybe like either you or someone else are like taking control over whatever you feel like is sabotaging you in a way. Okay. And this could be something that you, with the Moon energy, were not feeling confident enough to do. Okay. Maybe you've been feeling kind of stuck or limited. And it's because of someone giving to you emotionally. Okay. So like the Knight of Cups energy is like someone like, being romantic, being sweet. They give it to you emotionally, but you don't trust this situation. It causes you worry and discomfort. Let me cancel it. I think I can cancel it. Oh. I think it's okay. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. All right, you go. Yeah. Yeah. It's someone giving to you emotionally. So it's making you question, it's making you fear, like, almost kind of, feel stuck, But you're not happy with the situation. You've been thinking about that. It's time for you to take control over what you feel like is sabotaging you or messing you up, like holding you back in a way. Put up these firm boundaries, saying no firmly and protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough. You might have agreed to something that you shouldn't have agreed to. It's like you know what you want. And whatever you're attaching yourself to, you feel like it's delaying your change, your growth, your movement. So someone may be confused by your brand new energy. It's because it's like enough is enough. I would keep dealing with something you don't want to deal with. I don't know. That's the energy it's given. Moving on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know this time? What's the energy for Gemini? Energy for Gemini Spirit. What does Gemini need to know this weekend? All right, for Gemini Spirit. What's going on with Gemini? Constantly exhausted, fatigued, drained, hopeless. Okay. Constantly exhausted. You're like, I'm tired. Okay. She has a to-do list up there, and I definitely had a to-do list myself. Y'all know I'm a Gemini. And you're constantly exhausted. And it's because of your soul left the meeting, disconnection, existential dread. Existential dread. Okay. There's something that's weighing you down. You're disconnected emotionally from something. And it's probably weighing you down emotionally, but you're constantly tired, fatigued, drained. Yeah, because your soul left this a long time ago. Like as far as interests, disconnection. Let's see. Got influencer status on the bottom. It says social recognition, online fame, power and influence, power to influence. Swipe up. Okay. Why is constantly exhausted here for Gemini? Okay. Divine intervention, unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected paths, save just in time. Okay. There's something that is draining you, and spirit is stepping in. Okay. Um, we got blind date, surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awaken introductions. No, I'm sorry, awkward introductions, and could be love or disaster. um, yeah. So the okay, if you're constantly drained or exhausted right now, Gemini, feeling fatigued, hopeless. Okay, spirit could be stepping in with a divine intervention to bring you like a blind date. Okay, um, a surprise meeting or something like that, and it's because you have toxic love here. Pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, can't live without. Okay. And it could be because, a toxic love. Okay. So maybe spirit is stepping in. It's because of boundaries. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly, enough is enough. Okay. Hustle mode right behind that. Like there's something that is too much. Okay. It is draining you emotionally. You're disconnected from it. Okay. So spirit could be stepping in with this blind date. Okay. And because of a toxic love, something that probably needs to be released. All right, for Gemini spirit, why is constantly exhausted here with all these messages? For Gemini. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles energy, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so spirit is like, look at where you're spending your time, energy, and money. Okay, it's when it comes to like union, partnership, like who you're connecting to. Like that's evaluating where you're spending your time, energy, and money. The Queen of Pentacles energy is a stable, responsible, feminine energy. And with the Queen of Cups energy on the bottom, Spirit is like, I want you to look at where you're spending your time, energy, and money when it comes to the people you're connected to, partnership, and stuff like that, because you are good on your own. And with the Queen of Cups energy on the bottom, it's like you doing what's best for you, care for self. So where are you spending your time, energy, and money? Who are you partnering with? Okay. Because spirit wants you to do what's best for you, emotionally, in your emotional satisfaction and contentment. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess is working on your spirituality, working on what you know intuitively you should. Okay. Putting in efforts there, because with the Nine of Coins energy, you're ready. Okay. You're ready to do so much more. So you evaluating where you're putting your efforts. Okay. And using your intuition when it comes to unions and partnerships. Why is constantly exhausted here for Gemini? The Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay. So something from your past could be rather disappointing. Okay. And Spirit is saying like it's time for more. Okay. It's time for you to maybe have like something more stable. Okay. Something like something more stable. Okay. Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. It's like a new beginning for you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you're feeling rather drained, blah, hopeless, Spirit could be intervening with a blind date. Okay. And it's all because of your soul left the meeting. Disconnection, boundaries. Why is this the energy for Gemini? You're over this. Okay. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands is like, I'm over. This is the energy of enough is enough. Ten of Wands. You're over drama. You're over anything that is like problematic. Okay. And the Knight of Wands energy is communication about action taken or action to be taken. This is you, I feel, like setting those firm boundaries and saying like, this is what I plan to do going forward, or this is how it's going to be. Because with the Hierophant energy, it's like wanting something more traditional, wanting something more aligned to you. Okay. Yeah. And Two of Wands energy is you choosing that way, choosing to go in that direction. And this could be the Two of Swords energy, something you've been avoiding, because of toxic love, pain disguises passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachments. Anything else for Gemini? Yeah. Enough is enough with whatever this conflict is. The Hermit and the Four of Wands is you thinking about relationship, marriage, stability, thinking about like what you want in a relationship, in a connection. Four of Wands, Yeah, when it comes to like partnership, being in a relationship, because with the Moon energy on the bottom and the Five of Swords, maybe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I almost get like energy like you don't want to be played, It's like you don't want to be played. So Spirit's like, okay, well, I need you to evaluate the partnerships or the connections you are you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Evaluate the people you're dealing with. Take a look at where you're spending your time, energy, and money, because this is about you doing what's best for you. Okay? Yeah. Look at where you're giving your efforts and use your intuition. And it's about like your past, okay? Because that was rather disappointing. And I feel like you're tired, you're at your wits end with whatever has been problematic. And you are communicating what you plan to do because you've been thinking about like stability. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Coffee's so good. Get you a good cup of coffee, y'all. Y'all ain't get a cup of coffee. Get you a good cup of coffee. That coffee's so good. And it's in that thermos. Still hot. For Taurus spirit, what's the energy for Taurus this weekend? What message you got for Taurus this weekend? Okay, for Taurus spirit. Make it clear. Message for Taurus spirit. Okay. Treating drama as therapy, chaos addiction, misprocessing. Open third eye, saw email, digital interference, inner conflict. Anxiety or just too much coffee. Restlessness, caffeine crash, paranoia. Okay. So you could be misprocessing some digital information you get. Some, it could be creating some inner conflict for you. Maybe even paranoia, and it's because of overstimulated in public. Noise, panic, sensory bombardment. Okay. All right, you got too much going on around you. Okay, maybe you got too much noise around you. You got things are loud. Maybe you're panicking. I don't know. Let's see. For Taurus. All right. Why are these messages here for Taurus? Maybe you're misprocessing something. It's giving you inner conflict. Okay, you could be being paranoid. Deja vu. Repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. Okay. Yeah, because of overnight success, rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me because of some attention. All right, so you could be like Like if there's like overstimulation, too much noise or whatever in public, if someone getting like maybe some attention or something like that, you could be like misprocessing that, and it could be creating inner conflict for you, paranoia. And this could be something that has happened before, like deja vu. Here we go in. I don't know. Let's see. For Taurus spirit, one more for Taurus. Taking on my couch. All right, why are these messages here for Taurus spirit? Please make it clear. All right. Okay. The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, because of the Ace of Cups. Clarify these messages for Taurus. Maybe you're not trusting that you'll get a positive outcome with someone, okay? Because you're maybe misprocessing some online information. Maybe you're just getting like inner conflict, anxiety, okay? Maybe with repeating something. You're not trusting that you'll get your wishes fulfilled in a certain connection, okay? Maybe, being paranoid, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the World. Because of the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. So someone could be communicating a truth to you to like move things into a better state, but you don't trust them. Okay, you don't trust that what you want from them will actually you will actually get. Okay, this could be from Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be financially with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be like stability wise, financial stability. That could be like some type of major block towards like whether you feel like you would get what you need or want from it. But the World energy is about letting that go or closing out that cycle of lack of trust, because you could be misprocessing something. Especially if you're like, doing something again. And this could be because of overnight success or overstimulated in public. Okay. The Sun card and Justice. Whatever you are hearing or information you're getting, it is justice, okay? The Ten of Swords energy and the Ace of Swords, like, let something go, okay? And so that you can overcome some disappointment that might have connected in a connection, all right? The Ace of Pentacles in Judgment, right? So this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles energy and Judgment, with the Star energy and the Four Swords, yeah, it's okay. So whatever you're hearing or whatever information you're getting, like, receive it, okay? Because there is a solid new beginning here, and it could be you revisiting something, deja vu energy with Judgment. Like, this is what you want, okay? The Four Swords energy is like allowing yourself to heal, okay? Like allowing a situation to heal or recover. Overnight success. Yeah, there's an opportunity, okay, to progress things forward, or maybe from an Empress, okay, a mother figure, okay, but you're delaying moving towards it, okay, and it's because of your lack of trust. Like, you're not trusting that you would get what you want from a situation, maybe even like financially, because of stability with the Nine of Pentacles energy, but it's just causing a block, okay? Spirit's like, in that cycle, all right? Yeah, the Five of Cups and the Knight of Cups. All right. Okay, so whatever offer is being presented to you is because of like this Five of Cups energy, like someone being disappointed in like the outcome, maybe. Okay, so if someone is giving towards you emotionally, you might be seeing it almost like a repeated pattern, like here we go again, right? Yeah. But whatever that grief is, whatever that disappointment is that you're feeling from that situation, could be an affair, could be if something, anything like it's like let that go. Okay, it's like let that go. Okay, because your lack of trust in it, whether this will give you what you want, is just paranoia. This I have for you. Capricorn. Taurus. Sorry. Taurus. Can be done with Capricorn. Don't make mistakes. All right. And Aries. All right. For Aries spirit, what messages we have for Aries at this time? What is in Aries highest good? For Aries spirit, what message you have for Aries this weekend? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Shadow work. Tomorrow, maybe. Resistance, spiritual procrastination. Okay. It's like maybe you need to do some shadow work. Maybe you're like, okay, tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to do it right now. Because it's because of being too much again. Rejection, overexpression, shame. Okay. Yeah, this could be something that you could like do too much. A lot. Okay. And this could be like some you need to change like your shadow side that you need to work on. And you're like, yeah, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, maybe. Right? It's like being too much again, overexpression or doing something that you're now ashamed of. It's like could be like a shadow trait. Why is this here for Aries spirit? Shadow work. Ooh, that's a lot. I can't do it. Spilled tea is on the bottom. Secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. Okay. Did you tell someone's information? Okay. Did you find out something? Okay. Why is shadow work here for Aries? Breaking cycles, ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stops with me. Okay. So yeah, there's some things that you probably should change, within yourself. It's like kind of starts with you breaking patterns and ending, stop doing certain things. Speak up, expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront. Your voice matters. And this could be like, you speaking up. Now, you speaking up is not necessarily a bad thing, but how you speak up could be. Okay. Yeah. And me versus me, because it's like, self harm or like, not self harm, but like you kind of being the one fighting against yourself, self competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday. My only competition. Okay. So this is something that you're like, kind of doing to yourself, It's because of luxury life, comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. Okay. This could be energy like spoiled. Like, yeah. You could be doing something again, in a shameful way or being expressive about something because you feel like you can't, feel like you deserve it or like that's what I want, Let's see. One more for Aries. All right. Why is shadow work here for Aries? Why are these messages here for Aries? Okay. The Eight of Wands energy is communication with the Fool. Okay, maybe you are communicating with someone else. I feel like you could be communicating about how you might have made some foolish decisions, you might have done some foolish things, maybe been like, rather spoiled or like, overly expressive about something. Okay, knowing that these are traits you want to heal, could be having a conversation about it. Okay, why are these messages here? See, Tower. All right, communicating about a tower. Okay, it could have happened like in a friendship or with a group of people. Okay. Yeah. But the Page of Swords energy is the energy of I know. Okay. Yeah, I know. And it's offering an opportunity for a fresh start with the Ace of Pentacles energy. Right. So communication about a tower with a group of people. Right. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about like, your independence, your stability. Okay. Your financial security. And maybe like the unhealthy things you might have done, devil energy to um, to hurt that Three of Swords, to cause pain there. Why are these messages here for Aries? Yeah, the Moon and the Eight of Swords. Like the Moon is things that we suppress, okay, that we know, okay, that could be keeping us stuck or limited. All right, so it's like whatever you've been kind of keeping to yourself with this moon energy or hiding or, suppressing, because it's giving the energy of shadow work, we kind of pushing it off like tomorrow, maybe. Okay. You could be like breaking that cycle, all right, by speaking up about how you could be kind of like fighting against yourself. And I feel like that tower, like that happens, or, when you actually have this communication or you express what you could be kind of holding in yourself, it kind of changes things when it comes to, um, this stuck energy, this energy of limitation with the people around you. Okay. And it's because Emperor energy, you taking ownership, you stepping up, you growing, you maturing. Okay. And seeing how you create the outcome you want. Okay. If this is about stability, you might be looking at like, okay, I'm looking at how I keep making stupid decisions or, doing things because I feel like I deserve it, or, it's my life, luxury life, I can spend how I want, whatever. So you could be like thinking about how you might have, made some not the best choices financially. And if you've been thinking about really establishing your financial security, yeah, you can be having this conversation, these conversations, or having dialogue about this. Why is, yeah, being too much again? Okay. The Page of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay. Because if someone communicating action they plan to take to maybe go in a new direction. Okay. Why are these messages here for Aries? Okay. The High Priestess energy and Justice. Okay. It's like you intuitively know what the right thing to do is. Right. There could be a conversation or argument that like needs to be addressed in order for things to like move forward. Okay. The Knight of Wands energy is someone taking action to change, because with the Ten of Cups energy, like maybe like wanting their family, okay, wanting the happily ever after, the end goal, okay. Maybe someone feels with the Knight of Swords energy and the Nine of Swords that they did some things or made some impulsive judgments to like mess that up, sabotage that opportunity. Okay. So someone could be communicating actually planning to take to go in a new direction. Okay. And this could be like triggering you, like knowing intuitively what to do to make things right, and you taking action to do that. Okay. So I feel like that's what's happening this weekend. Communication that creates a tower, a shift. Okay. In a group of people, or in a dynamic, or in a friendship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else for Aries? The Devil energy, Capricorn, and the Six of Wands. Okay. So your devil energy could be like attention, you know, like how people see you, like image, um, attraction, so, and that could be like triggering, like you doing what's best for you, like, like where even if you do it in a selfish way, okay, because that devil energy is like I'm addicted to like an image. Six of Wands is like, how I'm viewed, like, mhm. So that's what I have for you, shit. I hope this helped. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Please hit that like button. It's right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Share. Send it to your friends. Send it to your friends. Post it on social media. And subscribe. So you know when I post. Which you guys already. And I hope you like these readings. Especially because I use these new decks. But I have this deck right here. This Embracing the Shadow. Okay. This is a nice deck that talks to you about like things you can change to grow within yourself and what's blocking you. Okay, so we're gonna use that too sometime this week. Thank you for being here. Do check out all of your placements, and I will see you guys soon. Miss you guys. All right. Bye.